The last strategy I want to talk about here is refinancing the loan. This can be tricky for some people, but you need to be careful with this strategy. Essentially, what you're doing is you're taking a loan to repay another loan. I know I've said several times in this course that you should not rob Peter to pay Paul, but listen to me. In terms of the way refinancing works, say you are indebted to the sum of 10 million. And the reason this loan is 10 million is because the loan is an expensive loan. You took a loan at 40% interest. So that money you took 4 million or so, and now it has ballooned to 10 million because it's an unpaid loan. So 10 million. So you're owing 10 million at 40% interest rate. So what it means is that as we speak, that loan is still ballooning. You get an offer of 10 million at 15% interest rate. Somebody is willing to give you a loan of 10 million at 15% interest rate. It makes sense to take that 10 million at 15% to pay off a loan of 10 million at 40%. You're using a cheaper loan to pay off a more expensive loan. If that is what you're doing, then fine. As long as the person who is giving you the cheaper loan gives you at favorable terms. It's not just, yes, the interest is lower, but when are you supposed to pay back? How are you supposed to pay back? Can your business meet up with the repayment terms? If the payback period is aggressive, like the person giving you the 10 million payback in 3 months, there's no magic you can do. The same reason why you cannot pay back the 40% 10 million loan is the same reason why you struggle to pay back this loan, because there are things you need to buy time, you need breathing space. So even if the loan is cheaper, but the repayment timeline is too short or too aggressive, you will just create a deeper problem for your business, right? So you need to have a repayment plan in place before you take the refinancing option. It's one thing to take a cheaper loan to pay off a more expensive loan, but you need to have a plan to repay that cheaper loan, because that cheaper loan may eventually turn out to become a bad loan like the one you're paying off. So you need to watch out for these things. So I think these are the strategies I think you need to keep in mind. Using this specific example, I talked about the avalanche strategy, the snowball strategy, talked about the debt builder strategy. I talked about renegotiating and restructuring a loan, the factors you need to look out for. And I strongly recommend you take that course on negotiation, business negotiations, because it will really help to improve the odds that you come up with a favorable outcome from any negotiations. I talked about creative options, swapping products for a loan to pay off the loan, right? Swapping equity to pay off a loan, using investors to pay off a loan. I also shared the option for refinancing, and I gave the condition that yes, you may be robbing Peter to pay Paul, but just make sure that the loan you are using to pay off is a cheaper loan. If you're going to take a cheaper loan that has favorable terms, more favorable terms, you can use that to pay off a much more expensive loan that has unfavorable terms. If you're interested in learning more about the topics I offer when it comes to starting, building, and growing a business, this is your opportunity to join my community. It's known as the BMG. I provide extensive courses on different topics and challenges that afflict business owners, from how to optimize your profits, how to manage costs, how to boost your sales, how to develop processes, how to scale your business. There's a whole lot that I can teach you. If you want to go deeper into my content, this is your chance. Go to the link on your screen right now, join thebmg.com.